Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another Teacher Joseph podcast. Many of you have asked me about Christmas in the UK and what that looks like, so I'm going to try to explain. Well, there's three important days over Christmas, okay? That's the 24th, the 25th, and the 26th of December. The 24th is Christmas Eve. It's kind of a wind down day. It's the last day at work. People want to finish early. Sometimes it's snowing outside. There's targets to be met. So it's kind of a day of relaxation. Companies might allow casual dress on that day because casual dress rather than smart dress is usually allowed on some days. Then on the 25th, nobody works. That's the big day of Christmas. Now, across Europe, the evening of the 24th is the big day or the big night. But here it isn't. The 24th is simply a time to wrap up presents, to stay warm, maybe to go out to a church if you're religious, or maybe just to watch a nice movie. 25th is a day of doing nothing. All of the shops are closed. Now, in the past, even 10 years ago, everything was kind of shut on Christmas Day. But now everything is more or less open. I mean, the supermarkets, many of them are open. The small shops are all open. So it's not really a day to prepare for because you can go out if you want. Although it's usually a day when families get together, friends get together, they have a nice celebration, they eat turkey, they might sing some Christmas songs, they exchange gifts, and many people will get very drunk on that day. It's a time to be with people you love, basically. Not everyone celebrates Christmas. Some people really don't like it. I know older people don't like it. Speaking as an older person, I really don't like it. I would prefer if it just passed. But anyway, I'll be busy cooking for my family and I've put up my Christmas decorations. So like everyone else, I'm trying to make the best of it. But it's very stressful, really, to be told that you should be happy, you should be with family, you should be doing things. It's a bit hard. I can feel the pressure there. But anyway, I have most things prepared. All my friends live in other countries, so I had to post all my presents early. And thanks to Amazon, I can ask Amazon to do the deliveries. So I don't have to rely on our postal service, which is on strike at the moment anyway. They're taking industrial action, demanding more money. So I had to prepare my Christmas cards very early as well. I've just published a couple of new books of poetry, so I've been sending them. That's been my Christmas gifts for many people. What else can I tell you about it? Well, on Christmas Day, the 25th, the public holiday, people usually eat turkey, which is like a big bird, the same as chicken. I don't, because I don't usually eat meat. The King's Speech is always at 3:00. But more and more people, I think, just wish Christmas would go. I don't know anyone who enjoys it. I was talking to a friend the other day, and they said the same thing, that they really just didn't like Christmas. They would prefer if it wasn't there. I think it's because when you're older, you miss family members who aren't around. And if you don't have a family, then there's no one to really fill that gap, you know. Also, we as a society now in the UK don't really talk to anybody. Everyone's alone, everyone does their own thing, everyone's wrapped up in their own bubble. And there's many people including older people who just get left behind. For example, my neighbors, I don't speak to any of them, which is really sad because I come from a tradition where everyone's welcome, and you wish Merry Christmas to everyone, and you want to celebrate with people, but here that's just not done anymore. In fact, there's a real sense of coldness and distance, and I think that's just the way we live now, because in our society, money is the most important thing, and I think relationships are sacrificed because of that. It's very sad, really. The next day, 26, is a public holiday, but most people go to the sales because the shops are open. The things you could buy on the 24th, you'll get them at half the price on the 26th. So many people actually cancel Christmas and wait until the 26th to go to the sales to get a bargain. Although with our recession and the cost of living these days, I don't know if that will still be the case. What else can I tell you about Christmas? Well, there's the Christmas music, of course, with people like Bing Crosby, Doris Day, and all of these wonderful Christmas specials that we used to watch when we were young. I don't think they really make those anymore because we don't really have talented people around. So in the old days, these big Hollywood names would perform for us, but I can't think of anybody. I mean, when's the last time you heard of a Britney Spears Christmas special or an Ed Sheeran Christmas concert? Maybe there are, but I haven't seen them. What else can I tell you about Christmas? I think that's all. So if Christmas falls on the weekend, which is the case this year, Christmas will be on a Saturday or Sunday. They give us 2 days in the week to compensate. So Christmas Day is on Saturday, Boxing Day, the 26th, some people call it St. Stephen's Day, is on the 27th. So that means the government will give us holidays on the Monday and Tuesday to compensate. If Christmas is on Monday and Tuesday, then some people will take extra holidays so they get a week off work, or until the New Year celebrations, which comes shortly after. In some countries, taking those extra days between two sets of holidays is known as bridging. However, we don't have any expression in English which explains that. So I've heard it being called bridging. I've heard it being called sandwiching, when you take Christmas holidays and you take enough days so that you can have extra days holidays. We don't have any expression for that in English. Bridging, sandwiching, nothing. One sad thing about Christmas is it's a time for people to get very, very drunk. And that for me is really sad. I mean, I would have hoped that people would find some kind of higher thing to do, some kind of higher way of thinking, rather than just drinking for 2 or 3 days. But sadly here, alcohol consumption goes up considerably. That means accidents, violence, death. So I don't think that's anything to be excited about. It is a time for families to get together who may not see each other throughout the year. So that's something. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very cynical about Christmas. I don't like it. And I don't know anyone who does. It's a time of year when we're forced to behave in a certain way. And many people really don't like that. Well, I'll be cooking this year, and I'm looking forward to that. Also watching some nice TV. I'll be away from italki for 4 days, so that's always a good thing. And hopefully catch up with some people that I don't usually see. So for me, that is Christmas. Well, that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this, and let's catch up again soon. See you all. Bye-bye.